Hey guys, welcome to Season with Love. I'm Casey. Welcome to my kitchen, y'all. How y'all doing today? I hope everyone's having a blessed day today. Y'all, I don't know why I always say y'all. Like I'm talking, it's just the fact that you're talking to a group of people, so you use that word y'all a lot. Well, I use that word y'all because I'm not talking to one person. I know I'm talking to, over 1,000 people could be here. Thank God, by the grace of God, I made it to 1,000 subscribers. We are celebrating today, y'all. 1,000 subscribers right here on Season with Love. God bless all of you who subscribe to Season with Love. I couldn't be more grateful and more appreciative to all of you guys. Okay, I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me and what I'm doing here, and what I have chosen to do with whatever quality life I have left. I really appreciate you guys' support. Okay, so let's get back to this video, y'all. Thank you again for we have over 1,000 subscribers right here today. It is December. Okay, you guys, how many of you have frozen your leftover Thanksgiving turkey? I have mine here in this bowl. It is in a lot of turkey. Okay, you see all my leftover turkey is here in the bowl. We froze it from Thanksgiving. I put it in the bowl and put it in my my chest, my freezer chest, so it has been frozen, and until I figure out what meal I want to make with it. And I have chosen this one. This is one that I grew up eating with my family, my grandmother and my mother. They always make this dish. Now, the beauty of this dish is you can customize it to your own taste and your own liking, okay? But let's go over what I'm going to do with it today, y'all. Okay, the base ingredients for this dish is going to be, of course, your leftover turkey, okay, which we have here. And if you have any leftover stock or anything that you did not use up for Thanksgiving, that would be great. I do not. So I'm going in with some just bouillon cubes. You can use, let me fix this in the light. I'm going in with some bouillon cubes. You can use chicken broth, chicken stock, better than bouillon or whatever you have on hand. I'm also going to go in with cream of chicken soup. You can use cream of mushroom, cream of celery, cream of mushroom or cream of celery. I'm also going to go in with some roasted turkey gravy. This one is by Aldi's brand, and it's simply because I don't have any leftover gravy. Usually I would freeze my gravy as well for this dish here, or most of the time when I have my entire family, because I have 5 children and 8 grandchildren plus their husbands and wives. Well, the total members of my family is about 19 people. So when I have everyone over for Thanksgiving, the next night for supper, before everyone returns back home, I will make this dish with the leftover turkey because I always have an abundance of leftover turkey. So this is the dish that I make because it's simple, it's easy, and after all that cooking for Thanksgiving, you don't want to be slaving in the kitchen the next day to feed your guests who have came to spend the holidays with you, okay? So this is a perfect meal for then or after Christmas, whatever poultry you decide to make for Christmas, this dish is good for that as well. Okay, so getting back to our ingredients. So after we have the gravy, the cream of mushroom soup, our turkey, the chicken broth, we have some parsley. I like to put a little poultry seasoning, but it's optional. Onion powder, garlic powder. Basically, just season to taste. You can just use salt and pepper if that's your preference. You need some cream or half and half or milk. Whatever you decide. I'm going with half and half. Y'all know I love my half and half. I love the richness and the flavors that it adds to the dish. Okay. Now here is where it gets optional. Now I'm going in with bell peppers and these mini peppers. Okay. I'm going to go on with the orange mini peppers because they're going to give you the visual of carrots. Okay? A lot of my family don't like cooked carrots. They only like raw carrots. So In Ala King, a classic Ala King, they might have peas and carrots and mushrooms, which I do not add to mine. Okay, so this is going to give your eye the appearance that there's peas and carrots by adding the green bell pepper and the orange bell pepper, which I'm going to dice up fairly small so I can have the visual aesthetics of a classic Ala King. Okay, which mine's is by no means a classic Ala King. Okay, I'm also going to put an onion here. Let me grab that out the fridge while I'm talking to you guys. I'm so grateful that you guys have chosen to subscribe to Season with Love. When I first started this channel, I was doing it for personal reasons. I don't know if you watch my earlier videos. I want my children to have, I decided to take advantage of this platform so that my children can go back and hear my voice, see my recipes, and when they're referring to my cookbook, they have an actual visual, visual videos to refer to when they're getting caught up or something don't taste right. And I decided to take advantage of this platform and utilize it so my kids can be left with a part of me when I depart from this earth. Okay, I've been diagnosed with a terminally ill disease, which I will ultimately die from. So I'm using my time left to make these videos. Okay, so we have our onion here. Okay, oh, just get rid of that. We have a beautiful yellow onion here. You can use the onion of your choice. I wouldn't use a red onion because that's going to show up in the white sauce. This is going to be a white sauce. Okay, now when I first met my husband, he had no idea what Ala King was, which was shocking to me because he was born in New York but raised in North Carolina, which is down south. My family's from Louisville, Kentucky, which isn't too far from North Carolina, and they brought this dish with them up from the south to New York, and I was raised off of it. So it's surprising to me that he had no idea what it is. It's essentially a cream chicken flavored dish that you serve over rice, dry toast, or biscuits, or even mashed potatoes. Some people like to serve it on. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, guys? And thanks again for subscribing, all of you. I really, really appreciate you. We're going to celebrate. I'm going to do a come chat with me with you guys. I've been saying that for the longest, but my health has not permitted me to do the cooking videos and a come chat with me. I'm just seemingly exhausted when I do a cooking video and need time for recovery. Excuse my voice. And I'm also on a lot of heavy medications that force me to suffer from fatigue and severe diarrhea and vomiting and a lot of things that just take me out. And with the recording of this video, I take a lot of breaks, and when I'm cooking and while the food is cooking, and take care of myself. And my husband sometimes step in and helps me with the videos. So when it come chat with me, it's just me sitting there and battling nausea and having to go to the bathroom and everything. It's very challenging, but I promise I'm gonna get that video out to y'all because I have some packages. I want to thank all of you who donate to the channel. If you choose to donate, the link is in my bio. Okay, but thank you all again so much. Okay, let's get into the video. I'm gonna start by dicing up our vegetables, y'all. Okay. All right, how many of you guys? I'm laughing with my husband because how many of you guys know about bell peppers? The end. They say if you got a butt with 3, it's a female. And if you have a butt with 4, it's a male. So I have 2 butts with 4. And I said, oh, these are all males. They're not going to be as sweet as a female. And then I looked at this one. And I just bust out laughing with my husband. I said, well, what is this one? If 3 is female and 4 is male, can you guys please explain to me what bell pepper is this one? I didn't even know bell peppers had sex. It was something new to me that they had a sex. So I guess this one is twins, huh? I don't know. Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna get to cutting up these bell peppers. All right, you guys. I got my bell peppers cut up, my onions, and my mini orange bell peppers. You don't have to add these vegetables to your turkey halalking or chicken halalking. You can add mixed vegetables, which is green beans, corn, peas, and carrots if you like, if that's what you prefer. You can just add peas. You can just add peas and carrots if that's what you prefer. My family prefers neither, so I'm going in with green bell peppers, orange bell peppers, a very small amount of onion. I love for the bell peppers to be the dominant flavor in my halalking. It's what I'm used to, but you can have balance or equal portions of these flavors, okay? So let me cut up this turkey, and then I'm going to meet y'all at the stove. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We're making turkey halalking from leftover Thanksgiving turkey, y'all. All right, you guys, we have a hot pot here. I'm going to go in with 2 tablespoons of butter, okay? 2 large tablespoons of butter. Get that in your hot pan, pot, or whatever. You can do this as well in the slow cooker. Just add your butter right in. Add all your ingredients in the beginning and turn it on. Leave it on. And let it slow cook. Okay. You know how your slow cooker works. Right now, we're just going to melt some butter in the pan. You want that buttery. The butter adds just a richness to the sauce, okay? Right now, we're just making the halalking sauce. The last thing you add is your turkey. So I'm going to go in with the copious amount of green bell pepper, because that's what we like in my family. Okay. Because I'm using the bell peppers as a main character in my turkey halalking, but it can just be a seasoning in yours, okay? And the peas and carrots can be your main character. So now I have my vegetables in here. I'm going to sweat these down for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Alright, so I have my vegetables. They are super tender and cooked down. Now I'm going to go in with my chicken broth, y'all. I'm going in with water and my chicken bouillon cubes, okay? Alright, you guys. So I've added 4 cups of water into my halalking pot. And now I'm going to add 2 of these. These are the 8 large size. Oh, I'm up there looking at it and y'all can't even see it. These are the Maggi chicken flavored seasoning cubes by Maggi. You can use Maggi Pollo, better than bouillon. This size cube requires 2 cups of water to make 2 cups of chicken stock. So I'm using 4 cubes. I'm using 2 cubes to 4 cups of water. Okay. So now I'm gonna bring this up to a boil, and when my cubes dissolve, I'm going to taste for seasoning. Our sauce has thickened and reduced down. So, I'm going to go in with my turkey. For my leftover turkey, I have diced it into these size cubes. Okay. I have here about 2 cups of leftover diced turkey, white and dark meat. Use what you like. I'm choosing to use both. Ooh, this looks amazing already, you guys. So now I'm going to go in with 1 cup of half and half. Okay. Get that in there. Okay. Incredible. Get that in the sink. Okay, you guys, take a look at this beautiful, delicious, rich turkey halalking. And like I said, you can go in with some mushrooms, with your vegetables, some small button mushrooms, some white mushrooms, or whatever you like. You know, that will be delicious in this. Mixed vegetables, that will be delicious in this. You know, and this will make the base for a delicious pot pie. Okay, you can add a few potatoes, or you know, or what you like. So we're gonna bring this up to a boil, and I'm gonna reduce it and simmer it for about 5 minutes. For about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go in and taste for seasoning. Okay. Oh, that's delicious. It's rich. It's creamy. It's amazing. You have to give this recipe a try and see for yourself, okay? Okay, we're going to bring this up, and then we're going to simmer it for about 5 minutes. Let all them flavors marry, let that sauce and everything reduce just a small bit and thicken. And if it's not to the consistency that you're looking for, go on in with that flour slurry. Flour is a raw product, okay? So when you add something like flour to a dish, you want to cook it, okay? Which is why you cook roux and stuff like that for your cheese sauce. You have to cook that flour, okay? So it's the same rules apply when you're using flour as a thickener, okay? You must cook that flour. So if I was gonna add a thickener, I would add it and then continue the cooking process until my flour is done, okay? Which will be about 3 to 5 minutes after you add this thickener. Bring it back up to a boil it for 3 to 5 minutes, and because you don't really know the consistency of the thickener until your pot has reached the full boil, and then you'll actually see how thick your the consistency of your sauce really is. Okay, so we're gonna let this simmer for about 3 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever is required of the pot. You know, 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm gonna see how thick it is from there. If it requires a slurry for further thickness, because remember, this will thicken upon cooling as well. So put that into consideration. So I'm gonna leave this and let it simmer, and I'll be back with you guys when it's ready. All right, you guys. So my sauce have come up, so if you can tell, it's still very, very thin. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my flour slurry. Okay, and I'm gonna slowly stir in. I stirred in about 1/4 cup of slurry to this. Now my pot is up to a full boil. Now, like I said, I don't want a gloopy, thick sauce, okay? But I do want something that's going to sit up on top of this rice, okay? And I can tell by the consistency on my spatula that it's not where I want it to be. See? It's still a little too watery for my liking. So now that I add my slurry, I'm going to bring this up to a boil. Full rolling boil, and see how thick my sauce is, okay? All right, you guys. Just wanted to come back and show y'all the thickness of this sauce and how it has thickened up from the flour slurry. Remember to continue to cook it to cook out that raw flour taste, okay?